Good evening, everybody. Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and welcome to the MGM Grand here on the Vegas Strip in beautiful Las Vegas, Nevada, home to this championship fight. 12 rounds of lightweight action. This should be a really good matchup here tonight. All that energy that we saw, it almost boiled over at the weigh-in yesterday. Now it gets to explode here in the ring. Dream's now making his way to the ring, and you can see how focused he is for the task at hand. The Beast's on his way to the ring. Boy, he looks confident. We've seen it many times with him through the years, but tonight, he's bubbling with confidence.
Introducing first, the Dream. And his opponent across the ring, by way of Brooklyn, the Beast, Judah.
All right, fellas, let's have a good, clean fight. Touch him up and let's go.
They're scheduled for 12. Here's round number 1. Two guys that can really take each other out. What's the best means of defense?
Well, if one guy says to himself, I'm not the power puncher, then he has to be smart. He has to be technically solid in all areas. He's going to have the edge.
He got hit, but he sends it right back. Good block by the Beast. Able to cover up along the belt line, blocks that one. Halfway through this round, the Beast is combination punching, working out well there. He landed 3 solid shots. Nice block by the Dream. Not an accurate hook at all. Landing 2 jabs by the Beast.
Finish with the hook.
He returns the favor with a right hand of his own. Good double jab by the Beast from the east. Final 10 seconds. He takes a shot and then commits to giving one right back. End of round 1. The Beast's putting on a display of accuracy, and the punch numbers tell that story.
Jab, jab, and swung. Swung to the body. Then to the body.
Here we go. Round 2 is underway. Super 2-punch combo by the Beast from the east. Gets rid of that. It was intended for his head. He scored well after being hit himself. Really good work right there, landing the 2 punches in sequence by the Beast.
Right on the mark with the hook up top.
There's the headshot, but he parries it away. A little give and take, and here comes the left hand. The Beast's giving us something to think about early on in this fight here, but his opponent has even more to think about. He has established the jab already.
Yes, he has established the jab, and now his opponent has to think about moving his head so he can get past it.
Nice 2-punch combo by the Beast from the East. The Dream's proving to be elusive. And a strong offensive showcase, the combination by the Dream. And he returns on that exchange. The Dream's coming through now beautifully. That's the combination punching he wants to put forth. Round comes to an end here. And Teddy, I know you've had a very busy week. You've been training some pro football players this week. There are many parallels to be made between the pro fight game and the pro football game.
Yeah, there are, you know, physical ones and emotional, mental ones. I mean, the physical ones are when I work with some of these behemoths, you know, like offensive linemen. They have to punch out, you know, with their arms. They have to make sure that they get those hands out now. If they raise their elbows, just like a fighter raising his elbow before he throws a jab, they lose the power. So you got to teach them keep those elbows in, punch out without any telegraph, without any loss of power, and also get those hands out at the right distance. If they're a little late, the big guy gets in on them, and now he can control him. And of course, the mental aspects of it, where they get into those dark rooms we talk about every once in a while, where they have to remember that they have control. They can make the choice. You know, you get in those dark rooms, you start to think that you lose control of the choice, that your opponent's making a choice for you. No, that's not the truth.
Boy, sharp 2-punch combination by the Beast from the East. The Beast is being so very effective, punching in combination.
And that's what you want. He's got pretty good hand speed. Might as well use that hand speed. No better way to use it than putting them together.
Well-targeted 2-punch combo by the Beast. 90 seconds to go here in this round. Double jab by the Beast. They trade shots. He comes back with a right hand. And you see what he can do when he sends that right to the head. Comes right back with some offense of his own. Good, solid double jab by the Beast from the East.
Keep working the body.
Last 10 seconds of round number 3. And that's the end of round 3.
Keep your hands, all right? Keep your hands up. There you go. You gotta give me the double jab. You're not giving me the double jab. You're only giving me one jab at a time, okay? Count down.
Okay. Okay now. Muy lindo. Very nice. Very nice. I need another round just like that, okay? Just like that. Keep doing what you're doing. Moving with 2 jabs, okay?
Well, he's up 3 rounds to zip on Teddy's scorecard here as we start round number 4. He's a volume puncher, and that's exactly what he's doing to bank away these early rounds here, Teddy.
Yeah, he's not hurting him with any of those shots. And quite honestly, a lot of them are missing. But the other guy's not staying up with him with the punch numbers. He's winning the round.
The Beast keeping his guard up very, very well. Teddy, does it help to have the speed that he has?
No, sure. Anytime you have speed, and you can put it into the equation where whatever you're doing, it has to be technically right, but now you put speed, you're doing it even better. You're doing it at a higher level.
The Dream's almost looking foolish that time he missed so badly. He stays committed to the body. That's a tried and true method that works out very well. The counterpunch landing by the Dream. He just missed that shot up top. Well-placed counterpunch by the Dream. 2 good jabs by the Beast from the East. The Beast has got something to think about now. He just threw a punch and had one coming right back at him. His opponent scored well with the counter. Good looking counter punch. See, that's what you want from his left hand. That's exactly what it should be doing, that left hand by the Dream. Parries that punch intended for the head. The Dream's landing a combination here. That's what he does when he's at his very best.
Keep doing what you're doing. Keep the jab pumping, then throw the lead right hand. You're winning this fight.
You need to cover up, okay? You're leaving yourself open too much. Cover up. You have to start doubling that jab, okay? Double that jab. That'll put us in a position.
Teddy, what do you think here as we start this round? I mean, you watch what he did in that last round, and you got to think that he can get himself back into this fight.
Well, that's how he's got to be thinking it. That's kind of what he's made up of. He's not a front runner. You know, he's not a fast starter anyway. He's the kind of guy that his real strength is to be able to wear you down. It's to have a great resolve and to be able to chip away, chip away. He's chipping.
The Dream's finding out right now that this counter-punching style is not getting the results he needs in these middle rounds. What is the answer?
Well, when a guy's not coming in and walking in, you can't counterpunch. I mean, he's not giving you the kind of turf that you need. Now you have to find a way to create your offense, to lead a little bit. That starts with the jab, getting off first.
Good job on the 2-punch combo by the Beast from the East. Takes one to give one. He comes back with a right hand. The Beast starting to score at ease against his opponent there. Anytime you can land a 3-punch combination, you're really hitting your groove. That is boxing 101. A nice, crisp combination by the Beast from the East. The Beast's putting forth that hard work he did in training camp there, landing a crisp combination. Went to the body there, but unable to connect. The Dream's fighting this fight as if somebody glued the bottom of his shoes to the canvas, Teddy.
somebody should check that right now. If I was in the corner, I'd call the referee over and say, hey, can you check that for me?
End of the round of what has been a very close and highly competitive fight. Teddy, how do you see this right now?
I see it almost dead even, and I see whoever finishes the rounds, because in these kind of tight rounds, if you finish up good, the judges remember that.
That's it. I need another round just like that, all right? You're doing good. Keep it up. This is it. You hurt him, keep on it.
Back to live action now in what has been a closely contested fight. One of those fights that somebody is still waiting to break through and be a difference maker in. Good double jab by the Beast. Gets off with a combination up top. Nice work blocking that, and then an uppercut of his own. You can see he's trying to score up top, but off the mark there. The Dream's work rate is very high. I looked at the punch stats, and you can see that he's a busy guy. I don't think he's an effective guy, though. A lot of these aren't landing.
Well, you have a reason to think that, Joe. Guess what? I agree. They're not landing.
Reaching the halfway point of round number 6. The Dream showing you that sublime skill right now with that 2-punch combo. Nice, sharp, fundamentally sound hook right there, and it served him well. Oh, and he's got something for him himself, and it's a left hand. The Beast showing that he's got some defense of his own. He got away from that punch. Takes one, gives one. The right hand scores well. That was nice. He just drew the punch from his opponent, and then a good counter by the Beast.
Yeah, like running through the rain without getting wet. Beautiful.
The Beast is not just loading up. He's landing combination punches like he did right there. The Dream's got a way of just getting away from that punch. One of those fights, we're at the halfway point. I wouldn't even venture a guess as to what the scorecard should look like. And I don't know that it even matters. All I know is this. Both guys have brought their A game. Both guys have come here to fight tonight.
What you know is that it's become a real war of wills. Two stubborn guys, and they're going to continue to argue right to the end.
Well, I don't know if he's hip to the idea of becoming a counterpuncher, but I get the sense you'd agree with it.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, he's got the perfect platform, the perfect form for it. The guy's walking in right now, not moving his head much. He can time him, he can counter him.
Nice 2-punch combo by the Beast from the East. Now committing to that jab, straight hand, and it works out.
Do that again.
At the halfway point of round 7. Tried to land that upstairs and was off the mark. Doubling up the jab by the Beast. Threw the straight right hand, but didn't score with it. And now another left. What guts it takes, what commitment it takes to keep up with this kind of a pace. The action's been nonstop.
Now, the one thing I can tell you is this is where you don't worry about pace. You don't think about pace. Otherwise, you could not be doing what these guys are doing. They're just going round to round.
10 seconds to go in the 7th. The Beast's combination punching is working well here.
Okay, listen. You can throw him off with some head movement. That's it. Throw him off with head movement.
The Dream's starting to grab control of this fight now. Look at Teddy's scorecard as we start round number 8. Was a close fight, but just slowly creeping away from his opponent as he extends this lead.
Well, this is where you start to see the personality. You know, where you start to have an X-ray, a portal into the soul of a guy. What he's made of, what his temperament is, the decisions he makes. He wants to be special. He's separating himself.
Nice jabs there by the Beast from the East. What an impact that left hand just made by the Dream. Not able to land the headshot.
Body shot.
Hey, 90 seconds to go, halfway through round 8.
Stay on the inside.
Nice block that time. It was intended to the head. The Beast's putting his punches together now. That's a nice combination. Good job staying away from the danger there. Good exchange, scoring well with the right hands. Good step back counter punch there. Blocking that punch. Very good defense by the Beast. The Beast is doing well here with that 2-punch combination. The Dream's making for a tough target there. He gets away from that punch. A headshot blocked. I don't know, Teddy. It just feels like one of those nights, one of those fights where somebody's getting hurt, where this is not going to the judges' scorecards.
I feel like I'm in Coney Island watching one of those hot dog eating contests where somebody's going to try to eat 50 of them, 60 of them. In other words, he's not worried how he's going to feel at the end of the night.
Look, you stand straight up. Move that body. You need to move that body. Doing fine.
Another round, and if it keeps up with the rest of them, it'll be closely contested and hard to score. The Beast swinging and missing like he's at bat right there. That punch was nowhere near his opponent. Took a shot, now he gives a left. Look at that combination by the Beast from the East. Good block there by the Dream. Fires right back at him. Solid left hook, right uppercut combination to the head. Able to block that away. It was targeted for his head. Oh, and he returns fire with a left hand. That is exactly what the corner wanted to see. A good combination punch by the Beast. Scores up top with a left. That's a forceful 2-punch combo by the Beast from the East. The Dream's the target of a hook. Zoning in on that gut combination punch downstairs. The Beast, his defense is now serving him well. Nice job blocking that punch. Really wanted that uppercut, but just couldn't get it. Final chance, last 10 seconds of round 9. The Beast is going to think about the next time he throws a punch because he just got hit by a good solid counter. Back underway here to live fight action. Tough fight to score. Very, very even, closely contested bout throughout. Lands flush with the 2-punch combo by the Beast from the East. That's classic work with the double jab. He gets hit, but he gives it right back. And we've reached the halfway point of round 10. A little something of his own. Blocks a shot, brings back the uppercut. He had his eyes set on the uppercut, but was unable to land it. Well, something's got to stick. He sends the combination to the body.
Go. Get out of the way from those.
Able to cover up that gut. Coming to the end of round number 10. 10 seconds to go. The Dream's giving his opponent fits right here. His head movement is making for such an elusive target.
Yes, it is. Now the opponent has to make an adjustment. He has to realize that he's finding air more than he's finding any surface up top. So go downstairs to the place that's not moving, down to the body. That is starts to take away some of that head movement.
Don't walk into it.
The Beast is going to go in one of two directions right here. Either he's not going to have enough left to pull this off, or as I look on your scorecard, and I note that he's only down by a very small margin, he's going to overcome that in these final few rounds.
Yeah, you know, it's going to sound funny, Joe, but it's not about his future right now. It's about his past. He wants to win. He's got to go back to his past. He's got to remember what he put into this. He's got to remember when he made the decision he wanted to be a champ, he wanted to be a fighter, why he did it, what he wanted to get out of this. He's got to remember that now and act on it.
Here's one for you now, he says, right back with the left hand.
There you go.
Return to sender. He gives him back one of his own. He comes back with the left hand again. Halfway through this 11th round. The Beast's the kind of boxer that wants to do just that. Find the target, get the combination working, land both punches.
Come on, kid.
Blocks away that headshot. Off to the side, a little swing and a miss going upstairs. There he goes with the right hand again. last 10 seconds of this 11th round. The Dream's missing the mark by a mile. That just was nowhere to be found. And that does it for this round. The Beast's cut man is going to earn his pay for sure. That is a bad gash.
And I'm wondering what he's using in there. You know, you can only use certain things, Avitine, adrenaline, and thrombin. I'm wondering if he's using legal things right now, because that's the kind of cut that tempts you to use crazy glue.
That's a nice combination right there. Left hook, and then finished it with a right uppercut. He's got his guard up really well that time, and it protects his head. Able to dismiss his opponent's shot, and then comes back with an uppercut. What an excellent two-punch combo by the Beast. Good exchange. He fires back. He's getting rid of that punch from his opponent. Well blocked by the Dream. He is not in good shape. He could be on the deck in moments. Good combination, hooking to the body with the left, and then going up top with the right. Nice block by the Dream. And that's what fighters do. Pulls the trigger right away after taking one. A crushing two-punch combo by the Dream. Nice block by the Beast from the East. The Dream's throwing a lot of punches right here, but not a lot of them are landing.
And that can be very discouraging to the guy who's throwing them, because he's working, but he's starting to get a little frustrated, a little concerned that he's not doing damage, as you said.
The Beast's punch didn't come close. Effective work with that flush overhand right. Great work offensively, landing that combination by the Beast. Who would have ever thought it, with two guys like this, brawlers, punchers, that they would go to a decision? A well-deserved win by the Dream. Unanimous decision, say the judges.
You can have your eyes closed and see that one, or almost closed.
Good, enjoyable, entertaining fight it was. For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore saying thanks for being with us.